Hello, hello, good morning there. This is Dizzy Kit coming in for our Monday Fire Emblem Three Houses Randomizer stream. This is going to be episode 9 of the Thales Chronicles. We just finished out the Battle of the Eagle and Lion um, against Rodrigue and Felix last week. Got to see a good look at how the students in their houses are coming around. I have serious questions about Professor Catherine's teaching credentials at this point. The Blue Lions were looking mighty rough. I almost think we might need to recruit some of them as a pity service to kind of rescue them from the lack of education they're receiving over there. We got to see Bernie, who was supposed to be in a mage role, switch to her wooden axe and go ham on the Blue Lions. It was about a 1v5 to bring her down, which definitely caught my eye. We saw baby Edelgard actually take down the only kill in our class, defeating Emperor Ionius, which was very funny to see. And we couldn't stop her. She had an ability that basically prevented us from pinning her down with gambits and take half damage on top of it. So she just went rampant on us. Took me about 3 turns to stop her. She wasn't super strong, but she was strong enough to get some kills and will definitely be a threat late game if we don't pick up Edelgard. Thankfully, we're already working on that. Raphael was sad. Rodrigue actually was one of the victims of the unstoppable Bernie, which was very funny. Felix, I think Felix has great potential. I think on a Wyvern he's going to be scary, but he just was kind of underwhelmed. He went head to head against our Lord Lysithea, so he didn't have very much of a chance to win out. But very few people do stand a chance against Lord Lysithea at this point. But it's our Monday stream today. We're getting some emotes approved for our founding subscribers. So thanks so much to Death and Kuto for being quick to jump on board and support the channel. I'm sorry I didn't have emotes up for you as of yet, but as soon as Twitch approves the new ones, we'll have a set of animated emotes, static emotes coming in. Pre-made stuff, nothing custom as of yet. I'm still trying to get my actual PNG tuber model in a more final state before we worry about getting some more custom emotes, but that is in process. We're hoping to have that mid-November, and we'll be doing a little marathon celebration stream if we can get to 40 followers before the Thanksgiving weekend. So look forward to that. May even be streaming something new for that, so stay tuned. May even have a poll in the Discord if you want to check that out. Drop in the link in chat. With that said, I'm going to flip over to Fire Emblem Three Houses and get the audio up and running and make sure that everything's looking good on that front. So let's take a look here in combat. Yeah, it's still a little bit loud. This will be good to test it with some. Alright, I'll be right back as I test this audio. Hopefully I'll be speaking over that audio. It's so finicky, you know. Yeah, that should be a lot better. Yeah, I think this is a good balance. If someone in chat disagrees and wants to let me know, feel free to pop in and give me some feedback. But otherwise, we're gonna flip over to Three Houses and get into the stream. We'll be picking up exactly at the end of the Battle of Eagle and Lion, the very cutscene, in fact. And there go my dogs howling it up in the background. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's super behind. 1 sec. Sometimes the software just does not like being left minimized in the background. It gets very grumpy.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin. And I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail. What do you think, Professor?
It's not true at all, Lysithea. They were nothing.
Professor? Well, I suppose it's okay to let victory go to your head just this once.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
Yeah, I bet, Rodrigue.
Although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
Let's do our best to get along.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garrigmach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor?
Celebrate our victory.
What's gotten into you today?
It's my Thales giggle.
I'm not used to seeing you this excited. Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast. Put your chin high, Bernie.
Come on,
There was a
cameraman.
chance
Get it
for you to have
together.
growth. But everyone was acting so friendly. It was overwhelming.
Linhardt, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed now.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it? I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Noble. I already have my heart set on someone else.
Down yet again.
I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire. But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on, so that you can support and guide each other through the darkness.
Am I that someone?
I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student.
White hair squad,
I will
rise
never
up.
change, even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back. Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Your training's been top-notch. Really?
Whatever would we do without you? I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
This squad's really growing on me. It's a good bunch.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly.
Boy, is that
It
ever the
clear that
truth.
this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts,
Mace,
and to
this
show our
ragtag
high
bunch is
hopes
holding
for the
together.
future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
An abnormal occurrence.
I have yet to ascertain the details.
I wouldn't know anything
but
about
it would
that.
seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Death, I assure you, nothing would ever go wrong under the watchful eye of Thales. Now that Byleth character, on the other hand, I feel like all sorts of things go wrong in Remire Village when he's around.
White cloud.
Got a close eye
Red
on that
wolf
Byleth.
moon. The flame in the darkness.
What's he doing in that library all that time? Reading? I think not.
Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter.
Welcome on in though,
garden
Death. We're
every
trying to
morning
figure
with a
out
golden
who we're
scarlet
gonna
glow.
decide as our dancer for the run. We gotta get that ready to go by next month. And I kinda want to go Death Knight, but that's assuming we can actually recruit him in time. Also, my cattle dog is on the run and hiding under my desk. Dancer Knight, that's a fun name for him. Ooh, and it's time for another support with Lord Lysithea.
Oh, it's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here?
Trouble sleeping.
Is it that obvious? I despise being cooped up when sleep evades me. I just have to get some fresh air.
Couldn't sleep either. Actually, I'm exhausted. I had to carry so hard in that fight.
I see. Well, don't let me keep you. Hurry back to your room, my teacher. I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors? I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past? None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
I remember.
My siblings and I we were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace. The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest. I have always possessed the crest of Seros, inherited through the Hresfeld bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh. Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire.
I, for one, am shocked. Shocked and abhorred by the story. Who would be to blame for such a thing?
The Prime Minister and his gaggle of nobles. They had the Empire under their thumbs. My father, the Emperor, tried to stop him, but it was futile. My father was nothing but a puppet on a string by then. He was powerless to save us. I know how it all sounds, but when you see my true strength, you will know I speak the truth. I have kept it hidden all this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest. It is the same as yours, the crest of flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent
I wonder,
oath.
does she get that on the randomizer?
And for all the poor souls whose lives were traded
We'll have
for
to
my
find out
existence,
after we get to the
for their
weekend.
sake, I will build
If
a
not, I'll
world
just give her
such
another
meaningless
crest item.
sacrifices never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
DJ Thales swears I'll put another crest in you one way or another.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence,
Time
becoming
for some
bedridden,
more
or
flirty
even
Catherine
impossible to
action.
wake. With symptoms that varied, there
Our
are
resident
only a few
worst teacher of
possibilities.
the academy, it
It's
turns
either a
out.
mixture
Her
of
students
poisons
are
or
terrible.
magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
That's nice of you.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
No one lays a hand on Pilardo's son.
Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you?
I'll be here
If you
having a
have the
heart
time,
attack.
It would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
Sorry, it took all of my willpower not to falter under pressure of Catherine's flirty hard eyes. Got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
But Thales loves to grin. It's his new favorite thing, Pilardo.
What could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
I'm messing with my audio today, Des, so let me know if like either the game is too loud or my voice is getting buried in it or anything like that. I apparently had a pretty scuffed stream on Friday where my audio levels were not well balanced. You know what, they're already at B. I'm going to start to mess around with this a little bit. Let's actually have him and Manuela start doing stable duty. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy where the goals were at. Not enough has really changed since Friday's stream for me to mess with. Instruct. Let's get Lysithea some more sword and axe going.
I still have much to learn. I'm improving, thanks to you. I'm improving, thanks to you. I still have much to learn.
Dimitri, let's try and get him ready for his... Oh, that's right. So we're shifting more to a trickster build with him because all of his growth is going into strength. and it's kind of a waste that he has no weapons on hand to wield for that. And I think War Monk's out of the picture given his negative modifier to fists, so we're emergency learning sword on Dimitri.
Tell me, am I a cheat?
But still gonna dabble with Faith to
It is a long road.
stick him on Bishop until he's ready.
Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
Both are a little on the quieter side. Interesting. Okay, okay. I will do a very slight tweak to that, thank you. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, the bars that I'm getting on OBS and the bars I'm actually broadcasting are showing it's louder than it actually is. So when I balanced it on Friday, my voice was very, like, it was at the right level, if a little quiet, but I think the game audio was just completely gone, which was very unfortunate. I really would have liked the VOD for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion to not be scuffed, but here we are.
Ooh, newfound knowledge. You could make a ton of money with yours.
But otherwise, it was a very fun stream on Friday. We got to see Baby Edelgard and Bernie on the Golden Deer just go ham. Those two are crazy good. And like, they weren't even like set up for their right stuff. Like, Bernie was supposed to be, I think she's in Mary Ann's slot, so she was supposed to be a healer, and she just like looked at her Nosferatu book and dropped it on the ground and grabbed like she grabbed the wooden training axe and just started beating the hell out of the blue lions with a wooden training axe. And it took 5 of them to bring her down. It was so good. Manuela, she's just not having luck. She's a great mage, but she's not having luck learning good faith spells. I'm feeling like it's time to pivot her and hope we have better luck on the reason side.
Thanks for the help.
I'm gonna force feed her reason to get her to B,
Thanks for the help.
and if she learns a spell at B, I think I'm gonna fully pivot her over to mage. Yeah, then Baby Edelgard has like a half damage, can't be stalled by Gambit's ability, and so we just couldn't stop her, and she had one goal. She wanted to beat the hell out of her dad, and even on a horse, we couldn't save Ionius. We struggled for about 3 turns, and Ionius just got hunted down and taken out, and he was my only casualty on the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion.
All thanks to you.
Gwendel's in a good spot for his trickster.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I think we may have
Sing my praises.
over-lectured him a little bit, but not actually against that.
Thanks for the tips.
Okay, that takes care of all that. I think there was a couple of class mastery ups during that battle too that we're gonna have to look at. Some pretty interesting abilities got learned.
Could you perhaps enlighten me on something?
What do you need to know, Monica Monstance? I hope you'll indulge me with a candid reply, Professor, so I can have a good laugh. As a noble, can you name even one thing I'm lacking? Okay, I think we want to actually think, what does Ionius want to hear on this? Official title, resolve, subjects and territory. I think resolve actually works for both of them.
Of course.
Ooh, we got it! B Professor! Thales is moving up in the world. It really was Terminator Edelgard. We need her on our squad so badly. Hey, more adjutants. Believe I'm better suited to healing than fighting? I mean, yeah, but I still want you to have some authority too.
look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Remire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
I have no idea.
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church.
Hey, don't talk smack to
They
Death
showed
Knight.
up when Flame was kidnapped as well. And now there is another strange occurrence.
He's too busy dancing.
It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
I do not.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I'm tired of being interrogated like I do.
I agree. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Tea party with Dimitri. Yes, Hobbit Dimitri tea parties are the best. What would he be into? What would his Southern Fruit Blend? Maybe. Crescent Moon Tea? That sounds like him. Then again, we got chamomile.
I am happy that
Lots
you
of people like
invited me,
chamomile.
even though it interferes with my nap time.
Thank you.
Sudden deep voice Dimitri. The power of good tea.
Makes me sleepy.
First meeting, monastery security, guessing someone's age. Guessing someone's age. Really? That's nonsense. Fine, our first meeting. Evaluating allies, exploring the monastery,
So it is.
Relaxing at the sauna, working hours for guards. Your ambitions? This is a tough one.
Is that right?
Dang. You're an awkward one, Dimitri. I don't know you well enough yet.
To relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
You could nap so much better after we talk about guessing Anna's age at the sauna. Think, Dimitri.
I think we can do it.
She's taller
Well,
than the horse.
There is nothing to worry about. Amazing, no?
We've started the bow arc on Ionius, getting him ready for cavalry archer one day.
I won't forget all I've learned.
Wow, sword crit on Lysithea, yes.
Lightning.
It's starting to take shape.
Well worth the effort.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
So Death, I got some placeholder emotes that are currently under review by Twitch, so appreciate the early subscription. Want to make sure I'm doing something to pay you back for that. It's funny, when I was going through, I actually stumbled on the person that sells Moki's emotes. I was like, what? There they are in the wild? No way. But I was like, nah, I can't just use Moki's emotes. So I went out and found some to be a bit more in line with my channel's theme. So I think a couple of them have already loaded, but hopefully there'll be like 15 or 20 available to you by end of week. All right, we've got some supports. I'm going to make sure I don't forget to give Lysithea a sword crit. She also, this is the crazy one, for Mastering Lord, she picked up Quick Riposte, which if foe initiates combat while unit's HP is greater than 50%, unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack. That's going to be wild. So I have to think about this because she has really good abilities. I don't think she needs Staunch Shield. I think she's tanky enough without it. I feel like sword crit. This is a tough one. Okay, so sword mastery is crit avoid. I almost feel like we just let's lose sword mastery and just go in on quick riposte. And then the steel axe will be specifically for going for like high DPS skill shots, and her axe will be what we use for her generic like fighting. Yeah, that'll probably work. I think that'll work for now. Yeah, I don't think she picks up, unfortunately they don't randomize a crest, like a hidden crest onto the Lord on the randomizer. It's too bad. That would have been really cool. Okay, was there anyone else that picked up anything weird and crazy during that? I guess, yeah, you picked up Discipline. I'm gonna put that on over Authority. That's cool that we have 2 people rocking Discipline now. Our Brigands are gonna be true masterminds before this runs over. You picked up Battalion Vantage. I like Poison just because it's cool. I think I'm gonna give her that over Lockpick, and then we can switch on Lockpick when we need it. You have so many. Geralt's a monster. Like, look at how at level 17, without New Game Plus benefits, he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He has 16 abilities. He's getting like an ability per level. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I was big into League of Legends back in the day. I used to actually work across the... So this was a funny story. I was a game journalist who randomly worked across the street from Riot Games headquarters. So I would go over to their lunch cafeteria and listen to the developers' loose lips talk about things to kind of get the heads up on like what was coming next for like speculation articles. But I got really into maining Ahri at that time. I even got like some fan art commissioned. I should really drop the artwork I have commissioned on the Discord sometime. It's really nice stuff. But yeah, Ahri was my go-to main back then and kind of part of the inspiration for me going a Kitsune route on my VTuber. So I wanted to make sure I had a little reflection of that on the emotes I have. So I got some pretty cool like semi-chibi Ahri emotes into the slot. So Fletch picked up Lester Lineage Plus, which is like pass plus an experience multiplier. I think I'm going to put that on her over the Rally Magic. Yeah, that's it. I have not played League in a very long time. The community is just so toxic. A bunch of my buddies do, but I don't know. We're getting them over into Borderlands 4 for something a bit more healthy for the psyche. So we'll see if we can get them out of there, or at least 2x KO and play the fighting game or something. But yeah, I'm a big fan of some of the League of Legends, like alter stuff, like the Ruined King RPG. I highly recommend, and you get to play as Ahri as like one of the main characters in your party. Anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up that those are slowly rolling out. I'm not sure how long it takes emotes to get approval on Twitch. Looks like a couple of them happened while I was streaming, but there should be about 20 coming by the end of the week. All right, let's do some support. So we've got Fletch and Dimitri, C support.
Stupid rain. Go back to the stupid cloud you came from. I'm soaked. What a pain.
Happy? Yikes, you look like you just crawled out of a lake. Here, dry yourself off. And don't just stand there, you'll catch a cold.
Come on, I'll make you some tea.
Oh, okay.
Huh. It's been ages since I had a nice cup of tea.
I don't
during
think
the
I've ever
rainstorm.
seen this support.
Pretty nice, eh?
I don't drink tea very often. It is nice. But what does the rain have to do with anything?
Doesn't rain make you want to read a book? Or rather, nap with a book on your lap. Though, I guess I'd like that no matter the weather. But then, if the book is too good, not only will I be unable to sleep, my tea would get cold. That makes brewing it a wasted effort. And that's why I don't drink tea when it rains.
Right. Thanks for clearing that up. And thanks for the cup of tea. Well, I'm pretty much dry
Also,
now.
the Thales Dimitri
I'll say
getting
that
a support chain is
I'm
really cool.
Huh? About what?
This just seems way out of character for you. You're so focused on yourself, you've barely ever spoken to me before now.
No, good point. The thing is, I'm not cut out for battle. If a fight breaks out, I'm only a liability. It's better for everyone if I keep my distance.
What does fighting have to do with... Oh, I get it.
That time I was an assassin of the king, but found out he's actually hot.
But if that's true, why are you acting so different?
What do you mean? Use your words to make the things in your head make sense to the rest of us.
Fine. Here's what's in my head. I don't understand why you're being nice to me. Look around us. Nobody else will even risk coming near me.
They're probably afraid you'll sigh, since you looked pretty rough when we came in. Makes sense. Your sighs are disastrous. If I can prevent one with a nice, lazy cup of tea, it's the least I can do.
I see. You did it for your own sake. Well, whatever your reasons, I'm surprised that you'd even consider doing this. For me.
Surprised or not, it's no skin off my back. I'll keep doing what I do regardless of anyone's expectations. Think on that. I expected you to be a hazard, but you weren't. No harm, no foul, no need to sigh.
If only it were that simple.
Cute, and I think they have all the way up to A support. We can actually ship Thales Dimitri this run. Time I was an assassin of the king, but I found out he was actually hot. Coming to Crunchyroll, that's such a Crunchyroll isekai in the making. And now we've got Annette and Emperor Ionius already at B support.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Maybe you should take a seat, Ionius.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes. Now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect
I
my
love this
home.
frowny face
When
in
the
that.
alliances of Bridget
So
and
out of
Dagda
character for
encroached
her.
on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic
Didn't realize she
advantage
actually
or
had such
divine
thick
intervention,
eyebrows.
rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other. Always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Woo, Ionius is learning about people he's been at war with. Huge progress. Okay, let's take care of that. Let's take a look at certifications now that we got some mastery going on. Lysithea, I actually think I already did this ahead of time. I just need to change their classes. So we're going to change Lysithea over to Brigand.
A new power to wield.
How close are you? You're getting really close, but I don't know if there's anything we can test him into as a replacement. Because the only thing he'd be good at is Dark Mage, and we have used the seals on other characters. So I guess we'll just stick him as he is. Ionius is stuck as well, that's fine. I want him to get the Cavalry XP. You're already swapped over. Costas, we're going to change over to Brawler. Whoops, wrong screen. Oh, silly 3 houses UI.
Feels like me.
Manuela's swapped. Flame Emperor is almost there. Annette, we're switching over to Thief.
This is a way for getting more power.
Annette, or Anna, I'm just going to leave her as Priest, because she's kind of a one-trick pony route, because we only have her for that limited time. Petra, I feel like needs to certify into something else soon. She's a thief now. Mercenary is the obvious choice. We could mess with Priest just to have a healer and balance out her stat growth. And just we don't have enough healers too. Whoops. Oh yeah. Not whoops. Meant to do that. This coffee hasn't quite kicked in yet.
What a relief.
Okay, but we won't change yet. We'll wait till she masters Thief first. Gwendol, he's got a backup. Geralt, the mastermind over here, has already mastered 2 classes, so we're just gonna leave him as an armored knight and keep getting that passive heavy armor gain. Monica's good. Fletch is another one where she's really set up well for her Abyssian classes, but has no good alternatives in the meantime. She's a one-trick pony. All she knows is reason, and then has been dabbling in flying while focusing riding. So we'll leave her as it is. I think that's all the micromanaging I need to do for now. Let's jump in. Looks like we've got a couple of paralogs stacking up. We've got a rare monster tomorrow. The rare monsters have been interesting because the bandits are so strong and the monsters are so weak. It's really a race against the clock to get to them, so that should be a fun fight. But yeah, let's jump in. Lots of large fish. I've got some crappy bait I've got saved from last time that I can go through.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit. It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar, as though pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Hey there.
On the start of a new month, so many options. I think there's 3. One's already passed. I think I'll do a single run at the sauna. Who do we need? Boy, our motivations are really low right now. I think again it's Hubert. Like, we need to get Hubert leveled up. I keep saying that, and then I keep messing up the sauna minigame with him. I just cannot win with this guy. I need to get some more supports with him, I think. This seems promising. I'm going to stay one more time and then increase steam if they're not there. We did it! Look at how happy Hubert is. Oh, that's unnerving. Not me without a head. That's fine. Hubert smiling with rosy cheeks is very weird. I want to say this is... I should check. Whatever. I'm already here. We'll do the training.
Please.
Here's my favorite person in the world.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
Nothing at all.
I wish you would worry about it a little more.
You're not crazy, Hubert.
Hey, please.
You're not crazy. We just gotta ride out this storm, man. Yeah, I got nothing for you. Maybe we'll eat later.
This is the legend. No, that means I have...
Okay, what do we got? We got intermediate brawling tournament. Is this Costas' time to shine? I think he's really the only person in the class other than me that knows how to fisticuff. I mean, he's a brawler. He's fast. He's got somewhat good defense. He's got Lucky 7, which could totally make or break this. Oh, is it a house for... It's only intermediate, too. That may or may not be better. Alright, let's check his abilities. Is there anything OP we can give you? No. Like, none of your abilities make you better at brawling. Alright. We'll give it a shot, Costas. Maybe I would do this later in the month. Am I going to come back again? What do we got there? Founding of the Kingdom celebration. I'll save the brawling tournament for then. I think a couple of levels in Costas Bell could really save that tournament.
Hey there.
Hello.
Death, have you ever seen the new Rune Factory game? Guardians of Azuma, I think it is. I picked it up this weekend. I might be playing that a bit.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks. I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
I had to laugh. There's a character like a goddess of the village that came out that's just like your classic like busty pink-haired anime waifu. And so I was just razzing my wife. I was like, ooh la la, and then all the characters in that game have like a title screen that pops up to introduce them, and her name was Ulalaka, and I just died on the spot. It's so ridiculous.
Wow, thank you so much.
Okay, that's great. I was really hoping it wasn't just a dud game. The combat looked pretty fun so far. I'm glad you played it. That means you actually know what I'm talking about.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection.
I would stream it, but I still don't have a capture card set up, so that's a dream for a future time.
Magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. We actually got on the Switch 1, but seems like it's holding up okay. Not too laggy or anything. So this month's going to be fun. We get a lot of new recruits, including
Professor.
Catherine.
I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Yes, help Thales, the younger generation. So magnanimous. Alright, what do we got? We've got Professor Catherine, the worst professor in Hilda's Academy. But she has Quick Riposte as her personal. She's got Crest of Lamine. What is this? She just has raw crit plus 20 for everything? Why is that even an ability? It doesn't even look real. It looks like something like Nifir threw together in Photoshop. Okay. It looks like Priest is the wrong path for her. She seems like she's more of a strength crit, although I mean, she would be my first character with physics, so I shouldn't write it off entirely. She's got flying benefit, but sucks at reason. That hurts. And her fate, like, she's got great faith spells, but terrible magic. I think we're gonna have to long haul rework this character to make her good. She's already got the flying. I'm thinking Falcon Knight Catherine might be the end game play here. Let's look at her goals and get you on sword and lance like immediately, and get you some starter weapons to make that work. You can take a training sword. You can take an Iron Lance plus. Let's get you some, I guess, a training lance for now. You can use, and you'll have some range spell. You got Nosferatu from Priest. Okay, that's good. I think maybe we could give her Crest of Charon. Okay, that's funny. She doesn't have any combat arts at the moment, though, so I think I'm going to focus more on getting her a prevention of counterattacks, because she seems pretty squishy. And then your Dean Authority, okay, we can work with that. Let's get you more of... I kind of want to get her something like this. Yeah, let's give her that so that, like, focus on the physical, but not detract from her healing while we get her there. That's cool. Okay, Catherine, and she's very squishy at 31 health, so we're gonna have to definitely babysit her a little bit. But that's Catherine. She has joined the squad with crit plus 20 and quick riposte. It's actually nice with her slow speed. That's a good character. Yeah, her class got 1v5'd by Bernie. That's my resume for her teaching. Including Rodrigue. Rodrigue got knocked out by Bernie wielding a wooden axe.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Empire business, perhaps?
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh if, like, Rodrigue hits a growth spurt and just becomes a monster endgame, because he's supposed to have, like, Lord-level growths. Maybe it just hasn't kicked in yet. Yeah, I got nothing for you. I don't think... yeah. You don't look like the type that writes letters often, do you, Costas? Picking up my flowers. We got 4 roses, a lavender, a carnation. Not bad. Horrible seeds, though. That basically used up all my seeds. We're gonna have to go veggies for a while. It's not a special growth day, right? No. Okay, not a special growth day. We can plant 4 now, though. Let's go in on this. Oof. Caledonian soil, they're robbing me. Yeah, somebody's upstairs. It's the monster, Bernie. Bernie, would you like to join my class? Please.
Well then,
Please.
go.
Or please just don't hurt us.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me. I have to go.
No. She's not interested at all. Magic and writing, that's fair.
Good day, Well,
Can I change your mind?
yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. We're probably not going to recruit her. And one day she's going to come back. Oh, I have tons of fish now. Fat kitty. Fat Felix kitty. Gautier. I never noticed the cats are supposed to represent the characters until like last week, and it finally clicked with me. Wait, Gautier, no, you're not the Felix kitty. You're the Playboy kitty. No wonder you hang out at the dorms. Here, you can have a white trout. Good kitty. Video games where I can play out my fantasies, like talking to the cats I'm allergic to.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
I have an agricultural survey for you, O King.
Thank you so much.
And now I don't have to eat with you. This is a win-win. With that DJ Thales away, smoke bomb. What else we got in town? Yeah, I'll be back for you after I get my bait.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Time to give up.
That's exactly what Captain Gerald said. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Soon, Eloise. I should be giving him lost items, just see if I can recruit him a little. When do I get to recruit Eloise on this route? I'm not exactly sure. I think we need to at least get him C level.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
I might actually give him something. Does he like any of these things? I know he likes coins, but I don't think I have any. A fishing float, that'd be a funny gift for him. I'll just give him an owl feather.
Wow, for me?
Death Knight! Hold on. Wait, what? Don't mind me. It's gonna reach around you there, Death Knight, and feed this dog. Not awkward at all. Anyway, how are you doing, Death Knight? Would you like to dance for me?
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
You're not normal.
Then what could it be?
Yeah, I just have no Blue Lions gifts. Alright, you wanna join me?
You're inviting me to join your class?
Absolutely.
I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
No, you don't. That's not true. Catherine's a terrible teacher. Ugh, TJ Tallis is not charming enough. Foreign gold coin. Wait a minute. Foreign gold coin? Alois! I have a coin for you after all.
You're going. It feels like. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
Yeah, you can't be shy about feeding a dog. If you can't feed a dog because the Death Knight is standing between you and the dog, you just don't want it enough. Weird Tomas, my favorite NPC.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that
I
report.
don't understand
He's been
that
gone
report.
For periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not
Oh,
too
you're just
worried.
talking about yourself
So,
in third person now. I get
wonder
it.
what in the world he's doing out there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What are you doing out there? Maybe you can figure that out for me, Tomas.
Hey, Professor. I'd love to.
I am having a request.
Let's see, I got any lost items for you? Probably not. No. That's fine.
No.
No. Let's get these battalions fixed up. 104. Yeah, look, I came out of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion with 104 G battalion repair costs. Like, those other classes are having a rough time. With that in mind, though, let's do a quick authority check on people. You're already B on authority, Lysithea? That's crazy. If that's the case, I'll give you the Reaper Knights. The Mockingbird's Thieves. No, I think the Reaper Knights is the way to go. Hubert is already C, but he's got a good one. Yeah, we can upgrade Ionius to C now. I could actually just give you the one I took off of Lysithea so we can keep Battleground Cafe going. We just hit... I think Dimitri's actually already C, yeah. Costas, he's so close I might have to just force teach him. At least he's got Geralt's Mercenaries, though. If you gotta go E-rank battalions, that's the best option. You I just set up. Geralt. Yeah, we can upgrade you to a C-rank battalion. Let's see. I mean, if we're gonna have a tank, we might as well give you Edelgard's battalion. Okay. Almost got everyone to D rank on authority. Love to see that. Looks like I unlocked a support with... Hey, we got it! Okay. Cool. So, we got the Alois Geralt support unlocked. Hopefully we can recruit him a little bit sooner. I actually don't need to buy any battalions then. I've got good enough options I'm sitting on from the New Game Plus. Playing the new Trails of the Sky game, and Weird Tomas reminds me a lot of some of the NPCs in that game. He has the same strange red forehead with pale face that they do. It's all that standing out in the sun, guarding the gates. I hear good things about the story in the Trails of the Sky games, especially I hear the newest one you're talking about is well received, even by like the longtime fans.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh,
Spoken
sorry.
like Rhea.
I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Sorry, Saturaya. I only care about Mercedes. Oh, the hardest quest in the world to do on a randomizer. Prepare to have your brain broken. Who does crest research? It's Lambert.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think
50
about.
Shades of Rhea.
Hardly.
A fanfic.
I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Alright, something to prove. Participate in a mock battle with the House of Aldaria's soldiers. Sounds good. Lost item. I don't have anything for Blue Lion, so they're both out. I won't even bother looking. I'm gonna save just because this hallway scares me. The chug-a-lug I get going down this staircase makes me think the game's gonna crash sometimes. Is that Ash's laugh? That was totally Ash's laugh.
Hello there. Hey! When news reached us of we had renowned scholars in a camp. For all we knew, wasn't it?
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
Lysithea.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
I am not.
That's surprising. But I suppose it's possible.
Get the blush on Lysithea. Woo! Don't get to see that face on her very often.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
We found the pen. Alright. We should... What does she like? Imagine with 2 crests, like, she would be into tasty baked treats.
I appreciate it.
Oh, not that much, though. Give her a rose. I got 7 I'm sitting on.
I appreciate it.
Alright, do a quick peek outside. So we need to find Lambert both to recruit him and to give him the crest, the mythological crestologies or whatever this item is. Some tea of the saints, the worst tea in the game.
Hey, Professor, can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor.
Randolph
I
was
think I need to see other meats
a
right
very
now.
limp-armed brawler in that
Come back
fight.
to fish when I'm good and ready.
He sadly did not do well over the test of time. Which is why we're going to add him to the
Good to
class.
see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy.
Nope,
We can talk
nobody
soon.
wants to join DJ Thales. Ooh, we're going to have a hard time finding a dancer. It's faculty and night mixer today. Alright. That's such a lame one to get on the day you recruit all of the professors at 50% motivation. And we already have Mercedes, so like, who do I even care about smoozing up on the faculty on this route? Like, nobody.
Hi.
Professor? Do you have time for a request?
Oh, joy. It's the tournament where they beat the hell out of me. My favorite DLC quest.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
No, winning is its own reward.
Oh, disappointing.
feather pillow. Though, speaking of the special reward, we have a little prize for Ionius for sticking out getting his butt kicked. He's going to go ahead and take our Bless Lance. It's the least we can do after we just fed him to Edelgard. So many quests. Oh, we have to give the two... Oh, never mind. I have to earn that.
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Complicated love life.
Let's see. Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing.
Feels like one of those moments where it's just like face palming Knots, be like, move! You're not the one I need. I need that man in the background with the sexy cape.
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please take care.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
No.
I see. That's quite a shame. Please let me know should you change your mind.
You have to join my class first, then I'll give it to you.
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest. Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too.
Oh, I can't wait for Lambert Catherine supports.
Professor, I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Okay, now we can give it to him. Oh, that doesn't actually give you a motivation. Thought I had a clever little idea there.
I can't believe I left this behind. Well, thank you so much for retrieving it.
Okay, so we've now got Lambert in our class. I guess I'll talk to him one more time.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
Alright, Lambert has Minor Crest of the Beast, Defiant Res, but that'll change the time skip. He's packing Dark Spike's Tea and has 20 magic. Okay, so his crest kind of sucks, but he certainly doesn't. He's built like a truck. He's got 38 HP, 15 defense, 19 res, 18 dex. He's a scary crit mage. He's a little slow. He's an animal friend, interestingly enough, which is a nice thing to have on a tanky character. Yeah, he's just a natural dark mage. A dark mage with writing aptitude. Very interesting. I think we're looking at a Valkyrie. I think we're going to give him some range and make him a Valkyrie for sure. He does know heal as well, which is really nice. I think I'm actually gonna... Let's have Lambert lean into his healing to see what else is there and focus on getting his writing up to snuff. Cool character. Looked like he kind of has aptitude for a bow. If he picks up Hanuman's combat arts, that could be really useful sidearm to have. So let's make sure he's packing. I guess an iron bow is good for now. What do we want to give him in terms of a free crest? I think we'll give him weapon attacks. It's not that great. I feel like most of these aren't that great though. I think I'll give him Crest of Charon. That way, at least when he picks up some bow combat arts, does he have any? He does. He knows Schism Shot already. So yeah, Crest of Charon with Schism Shot will be a nice just like range opportunity while we're getting Valkyrie online. Let's look at his abilities. He packs Lockpick too. Everyone in this game knows Lockpick. Give him Lockpick over Lance Prowess. And then in terms of battalion, Saros Mage, isn't Saros Mage Corp? So that's fascinating. He's using a D-rank battalion with E authority. So as long as we don't touch it, he'll keep it. You are a man of great authority. You don't even need the authority to command battalions. That's for Anna. Feed the cemetery cat. You can have something nice. Give you a Queen Loach. Arcane Crystal. That's what I'm talking about, cats. It is. And the cape. Yeah, he flashes that cape and the D Authority battalions are like, that's good enough for me. I'm not questioning that. How's it going, Ingrid?
I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well.
I'll handle it.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
Etiquette? No. No.
What?
Nah, it's Hilda's. Gonna be sticking. I hate how you just get stuck with all of Hilda's items on this route.
Get it?
Oh, the story.
Saints revealed, history buff.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure who's that. Who's the history buff? Oh no! I've been ambushed by a Bernie.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance.
We gotta save Bernie.
Professor, I suppose you
Stop
can
resisting,
help me
Bernie.
too.
We're here to protect you. I'm a very devout person.
That's why I'm here too. Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks, or perhaps to ask for protection. Anyhow, I should be on my way. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say. I'm not very good at talking to people. The truth is, I didn't interact with people too often before I came here. Oh, no particular reason. I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me. Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going now. Goodbye, Professor.
Well, good. We got Bernie to see. That's progress.
Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
Poor Raphael, we beat him so senseless he can't even look straight. He looked good in those green tights, though.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
Nothing. Will you join us, Byleth?
Professor, hi! I have a request for you, if that's okay. So, I wanted to...
Yes, we got Byleth.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you! I'm so happy right now. I just know I'll be able to learn all sorts of things with your guidance. I can't wait.
It's so exciting. Yes, we gotta motivate you. It's funny, Byleth's like, my brother has been acting very weird lately. Don't worry, we'll take care of your brother. Riding booth, tasty baked treat, maybe.
Thank you so much.
Nah, Byleth's not a girly girl.
Thank you so much.
Alright, very exciting. Byleth was very good in the Battle of Eagle and Lion. Let's take a look. Crest of Saros, like a major Crest of Saros. She has Veteran Knight as a personal. Anti-magic armor, that was the wild part about her. And just look at this: Strength 17, Magic 18, Dex 19, Speed 16, 21 res. Not that it even matters because she literally can't take damage from magic. What can we do with her though? Axe proficiency. Reason proficiency, authority proficiency, and she's already a C in that regard. You know what? We don't have a good war monk. Well, that would be tough to make her a war monk. She doesn't have any proficiency. She'd be good at it. She would definitely be good at it, but it'd be a lot of work. What other options do we have, though? I mean, with that dex and a proficiency for like crit magic, I don't want to fully write off the magic route for her. It's I mean, I would teach her faith either way. And it's not a negative, it would just be a long road to it. I think I'll do it just because she's so good that I don't have a lot to lose by getting there slowly. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna go Brawl in Faith and recover her from the horrible teachings of Catherine. Plus Fist and Faith is what any Byleth should learn. And then she is a C authority already, so let's make sure we're capitalizing on her Veteran Knight ability with a good... Newville's Stewards, honestly. Might as well go right down the middle. Yeah, Warmonk Byleth, especially Warmonk female Byleth supremacy. Oh, that's exciting. She's good. What else have we got in her? She only knows Smash right now. We're gonna need to get her some good fisticuffs. Alright, you can just take our old Iron Gauntlets for now. You can use these crests that we've been sitting on. Crest of Lathed would be really fun on her, but the other one's like a counterattack prevention. I think with her fist, no one's going to survive, so let's give her the Crest of Lathed. And we can give her a Steel Axe just for 1x her dire. Speaking of axes, I'm gonna have you switch in, take the Steel Axe, because don't you know, yeah, you know Healing Focus now, so that vulnerary is a waste on you. And we even unlocked the support with Byleth, okay. Okay, so Byleth is priority for teaching if we can get to the next teaching day without triggering that. Cool. That's very cool. So we got 3 new recruits. I'm going to have to be busy before the Friday stream updating the Excel sheet.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child.
And engage.
That was so very long ago now.
That was like 4 years ago.
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago. Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much. I shall take it.
I always forget she's not really into fishing floats. She just wants the
I
fish.
shall take it.
Alright. Time to do a spin through the cathedral. Looks like someone's on the bridge. It's our boy, his nobleness,
How are
Ash.
you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill. If you
Oh,
don't
is he
mind
gonna
my
say I
saying
look
so.
pale?
Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
He's so ominous. I do have something for you, though.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Need to get these lost items under control. They're getting a bit excessive. Looks like there's someone... Yeah, they're... Oh, it's one of those love letter quests, isn't it? Which one is this?
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
I could use your help.
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position. Oh, this is the Rhea love letter guy. It sounds like he's in his 40s. I could use your help. Can you deliver this love letter for me?
Okay.
It's like, you're not a student here.
Oh, goodness.
Also, Rhea's right here.
Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
We do need to recruit you. I might even ask you to be a helper on this mission. If you won't join me outright.
Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Ooh, this person is rather interested. We're getting there. It's just my magic is too weak. Alright.
Please be...
We're taking you with us.
Of course.
We need at least one Rhea for the Thales run. It's the only way to get the true ending.
During the Red Wolf Moon, while you were off around, may the goddess...
Time for the counselor. I wish to make more friends, but my brother always interferes. How can I get him to back off? Understand. Try to... I'll persuade him. Not a choir day, so I'm not doing choir.
Professor!
Cyril.
I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the 4 saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin.
I got a favor to ask.
Missing students. Missing students. A little foreshadow. Can I get rid of any of these while I can? Nope. Okay. Those are all maxed out. Okay. Looks like someone's hiding on the side of the church. Fruit preserves. I think that's actually for our newly recruited Byleth.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Okay, I think that's the main... Oh, there's... Right. Who do I have to give it to? Looks like I have to... Is it Rhea or is it someone else? No, I have to go all the way down there. Alright. It's time to play the fun game of dodging the support bubble burst while delivering all these items.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
And there's something else here too I need. The missing students poster for Sedith. Okay, next we have to go upstairs.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great. The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Can I get rid of your stuff?
That's mine.
Great. Someone's in Geralt's room? I mean, Pilardo's room. Oh, there we go.
Professor, Captain Geralt just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes.
I don't think she's ready to join our class, though.
How was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
We gotta get her up to, like, C rank.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Okay, that'll help. Nothing going on. Oh, there is something going on here. Clean dusting cloth. Hates cleaning. Pocket that for later. Sounds really odd.
Well...
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
You can take
that's
this.
mine! Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Never speak to me again. Actually, speak to me again. I want your lance, then never speak to me again.
Professor.
Right.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall.
Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. I wonder what it is that she does in her room all day.
There we go.
Thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
And then fishing float, surprisingly.
This is simply delightful.
Alright, getting everyone's motivation up.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Oh, is that what I'm currently? No, he doesn't. Oh wait, is that coming later in this quest?
Hello.
Yeah, I think the next person I need to visit is Mercedes. I mean, Rhea.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
I do not.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrick Mach.
I live to serve Lady Hilda.
It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Here, have a love letter. A reverent love letter. Can't help the way I feel about you. I've fallen for a high-class person that I shouldn't have fallen in love with.
I appreciate this.
Okay. Kind of want to train with her too, since I got the boost from Visana.
It would half a year.
Ooh, we can almost get to A rank in Faith. So close. Okay, that's everyone you talk to up here. Let's jump back to the cathedral, turn these quests in. Oh, the lost item. Okay, okay. I'm sitting on so many I wasn't even thinking about it. What do I all have? Yes.
Thanks.
Good call out. And he doesn't need authority right now, so I didn't really check for it. Or not authority, he doesn't need motivation, so I didn't check for it. Though that's because I gave him a bait.
Professor, would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much.
Keep that in mind for next time. I feel like he's just been naturally motivated a lot, so I haven't really been focusing on giving him his lost items.
Impressive.
You actually did it? You delivered it to Lady Hilda? That's so embarrassing. How will I ever face her? Well, thanks anyway. Impressive. Ooh, okay. All of the pop-ups on the map are growing. Everyone wants to talk to me, and I'm in an antisocial mood, so I need to tiptoe around.
Professor, if it's not too much of a bother, thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
We have to go back to the library anyway, because we got the medicinal eye drops.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right? Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
They help keep the
I've always wanted to say
the
that.
dark bags away from Dimitri's eyes. Okay. Oh. Let's start at the Knight's Hall, because I'm kind of worried about where I might teleport if I go straight there. And just make sure we avoid the tea grounds.
You brought it, Professor?
How? Give it here.
Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide? Her? What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking.
She can't quit sulking. It's the type of Rhea she is. Silver bow. In fact, why don't we just give that to Mercedes over her iron bow? Very nice. We also got a shield we can give to somebody. Trying to think if we have any like off tanks that need that. I guess I could give it to Dimitri. Well, he's using the March Ring though, so I'll stick with that. Who needs a shield? You know what, Lysithea could use a shield more than the Black Eagle pendant. Byleth, you can take a shield. Or the you can take the charisma, since I feel like battalions are the only thing they'll be able to hurt you soon. Okay. That's done. Let's jump down here. Gonna get the bait.
Hello there. This one, yes?
It is the most important day of fishing that exists.
Yes. I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon.
Let's also double check our storehouse on crafting. Actually pretty good on crafting items. Actually really good on crafting items.
Hello there.
We got some spare money left over. How are we doing on advanced seals? I've been stocking up on them. We're sitting on 5 advanced seals too.
Welcome.
Let's buy like 3 more.
This one? Thank you. Please come again.
I don't think I actually need gifts right now. I am going to do some fishing and chill though, because it is the lots of fish day, and I've been sitting on a lot of basic fish, so apologies. It must be done if we're gonna afford to support all of these units. Let me get the Netflix ready, or the Netflix. Let me get the Spotify ready, because this is gonna be a while. Let's throw on this one. What? That's not what I clicked on. Hey, Kindled Knight. Oh no, you're stopping by just in time for fishing. We're doing quite well on that front. Let me turn that down a little bit. The winning is over. We got through the Battle of the Eagle and Lion pretty well. And we're just kind of chilling and getting our economy in order, because we're about to be dealing with the new students that are rolling in after the Eagle and Lion battle. We just picked up female Byleth. We got the 2 blonde professors, Lambert and Catherine, on our team, and we're planning on some builds. Unfortunately, the Death Knight is still not chilling with us. Soon enough, though, it did say he's interested. We showed him how to feed a dog through someone's legs, so I mean, that has to be better than whatever they were teaching in Catherine's class. Catherine's class was a rough group, man, and not in a good way. Bernadetta 1v5, like the core Blue Lions group. I don't know what she's been teaching. I mostly only do fishing if I'm like trying to either one, I don't level up Professor on New Game Plus, or two, I'm doing a run where I really want to optimize gear on everybody, which the bandits have been randomized to be really strong on this run for some reason. Like they come in with crests of beasts and flame crests and have super high strength and speed and are very scary. So based on scaling, I think late game they're going to be kind of monstrous. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm not taking it too lightly, because there is the very real chance of the bandits trying to soft lock me at some point, and I just want to knock it. I've seen enough times where people get cocky on this game, especially new players, and they're like, oh, this game's easy. What is there to worry about? Yeah, the bandits are out to win, Death. They're very scary. Ironically, they're scarier than the most students in the other classes so far. So we're going to make sure that we catch the fish when there's bountiful fish, and sell the goldfish and the bullheads and whatnot. Also, hopefully this will get me up to B+ Professor a lot sooner, so we can take advantage of some of the leveling benefits when the time comes. And maybe pick up a couple of silver fish with my scuffed fishing skills here, just so that we'll be ready for renown farming late game. I feel like as soon as you sell your silver fish, that's the one thing that they want in the supply run. But yeah, right now we're kind of in a nobody's in a good fit to be a dancer decision, and trying to decide who we're going to lean into for that. I really want the Death Knight to be our White Heron Cup winner, but that requires us to recruit him by the end of the month, and I don't know if that's going to happen. We're also playing a little bit of landmine dodging. I have about 4 support conversations that are trying to trigger inside of the monastery that I don't want to trigger yet, because some of them are my new students and I want to teach them first. So we're kind of teleporting around, trying not to trigger those. Up to this point in the game, the fishing days have not been aligning well. Oof. Yeah, you're not truly optimizing 3 houses if you're not like min-maxing support triggers, am I right? That's how DJ Thales rolls, man. You don't wanna get stuck dancing. Plus, like, part of why I wanted to play this game is like one of my premier games on starting this channel is just to like hang out and chat with some people. I'm kind of losing my mind out here. For a little bit of backstory, I used to be the global manager of Uno for Mattel, and I've basically spent the last 20 years of my life just in the corporate grind, working like 5-6 days a week, sitting in my car 5 hours a day in LA traffic, and just my life kind of was passing me by. I was looking at the older managers and being like, why does this place turn everyone into Keebler elves? Like literally my boss looked like the Keebler elf cookie in real life, and then he wore his like employee badge that he got when he started 19 years ago, and the employee badge he looked like me. And I was just like, dear God, I'm going to become the next Keebler elf if I keep doing this job much longer. I need to get out of here. And so I did. I kind of moved out into the middle of nowhere and enjoying almost like a Stardew Valley Pelican Town life in the middle of like a rainforest and meeting locals and gonna start working at a house that's or like a Scottish house that sells kilts to tourists and things like that. And now I have like 8 more hours a day than I used to have, and I'm just pursuing passions and doing things that I've actually wanted to do for a very long time. It is true. I was on the team when the Uno reverse was pulled during the big soccer match, and that was a very glorious day for our marketing team. That's why now you can go to a Walmart or Target and buy the Uno reverse pack add-on pack, which is our new DLC-esque addition to spice up a core Uno deck. And as soon as it loads, or as soon as Twitch gives approval, we'll have a Fox holding a Uno reverse card on the channel, because it would be very strange not to. I still need to get a Magic 8 Ball Fox. That's probably going to have to be a custom one, but I'll be getting that on there too, because I kind of started my job there running the Magic 8 Ball brand, and I still think it's one of my favorite things I did there. I oversaw the Magic 8 Ball board game where a bunch of like woodland creatures try to seal a dragon with the power of the Magic 8 Ball, and I think that's probably the coolest thing I did while working at that company. And like it's weird, like it's not that I didn't like what I was doing there. Anyone you talk to is like, oh, that's such a cool job, and it was. It was also a draining job. Like every mistake you make is like a $2 million mistake, or you've got people on social media like riding the back of your neck over this problem or that problem. I think one of the worst situations is we were trying to make all of our games colorblind accessible. And we were doing that with the Uno games by adding symbols that like represent the colors. And we had a vendor in our one of our Chinese factories try to solve a problem without giving it like Western World Review approval on, and they added like a divot on the top of our Uno Splash like plastic waterproof edition of Uno, which was great, except for that where the divot was added on the cards was a transparent spot on the wild card, and so it basically made it that you could tell a card was wild when looking at it from the back, and we had to do like an 80,000 deck recall over this on a global scale, like communicating with Brazil and Spain and Germany and Canada, and just timing and PR and all the pre-packed boxes withdrawal. And that was like 3 months after I took over the Uno team, so I wasn't even like part of the team that had caused the problem, but I had to be the one that solved it, and stuff like that definitely added a few gray hairs to my head. But yeah, interestingly enough, like this game really helped me through some dark times. Like when I first joined that company, I had just the worst boss imaginable. She was just kind of crazy. I didn't know at the time she was actually pregnant and hiding it and going through like pregnancy mood swings, but I was like, this is just who she is. It was my first impression of her, and basically got sent to the HR chopping block for crossing her the wrong way, and was pretty much expected. Like I learned later because I was clueless at the time, but people that get sent to the HR chopping block at that level of position, it's like a 95% chance that you're going to get fired, and they're just going through the legal song and dance to do it without repercussion. And I was one of the 5% that just like put my nose to the grindstone and was like, no, I'm not losing this once in a lifetime chance. Like, I came up from the streets, man. I was like in five people crammed in a mobile home park growing up, so a job like that was like an impossible thing for me to earn. I wasn't going to let one person take it away from me prematurely, especially when I was sitting on like 50k of student loan debts, getting myself the education to get there. And so I just fought through it and managed to be the 5% that doesn't get fired and kept the job and ended up outlasting that boss, and things got a little bit better as time went on. My saving grace, actually, I think, our boss was a massive Simpsons nerd, and I was just the right age growing up that I kind of got exposed to Simpsons reruns playing on the TV on Fox every night for like my entire developmental years, so all of those Simpsons memes just got burned into my psyche. So I was the only one on the team that got the vice president's like obscure Simpsons references, and honestly that more so than my marketing prowess, I think, is what kept me alive at that job and got me through some of the people that tried to toss me out of the company. So it just goes to show, never let your passions get talked down to, because the things you're into might just save your ass one day. Tell me about what it did for you, Death. I don't think I've actually heard that story. Yeah, for me, just like I was going through all that HR stuff when this game came out. I actually hadn't played a Fire Emblem in about 10 years since this came out. I think the last one I played was the one on the Wii. And so ironically, like real IRL, I'm kind of like a wide-shouldered, bulky, like brutish guy like Raphael in this game, and just seeing Raphael kind of like getting into a place that he really had no business to be, like Garreg Mach Monastery, and people like Lysithea talking down at him, and he just puts in the effort and gets through it. Like a couple of Raphael supports like kind of made me tear up at that time, so that kind of really stuck. Also, Golden Deer was my first house, so I got to see like Raphael in his glory. He ended up carrying me through the late game because I had such unoptimized bad builds that the only reason I could fight people like Edelgard was Raphael coming in with like 33 strength and guaranteed doubling with fists, gave me the fighting chance. Oh, that's cool. Told the boss that you weren't friends, huh? Crazy, more bosses probably need to hear that. Granted, I was the opposite. I was like the most friend zone boss of all time. I think that's another reason why I was such an oddball at my company. I feel like people with my level of empathy don't often find themselves in that level of management. Oh, interesting, Death. Okay. Okay. I mean, I have to say the dialogue writing in this game and just how real some of the supports feel. It's like they tried to capture that engage and they missed the mark, especially with all the "you like tea? I like tea. Let's drink tea. We're friends now, tea." This game, it's like no, that's like every character they went through the proper like pre-journey of the hero character analysis of like what is this character's demons, what is their strengths, what gets them through the day, what are they hiding, and then they just matched it up with like both like known archetypes and kind of unknown archetypes, and found really meaningful conversations between them where they kind of like hashed it out. And especially, this is why nowadays anyone that hasn't played Three Houses, I know it's shocking there's people in the world that haven't played this game and are still looking to, but I tell them like you need to start with Blue Lions. like the Blue Lion supports will hit you right in the gut. There's some like deep, meaningful, like life analysis support conversations going on. That class has demons and skeletons in their closet, and you will be in for an emotional roller coaster from the very early point of the game on. And just see how like realistically people would talk through some of this. It never feels forced or cliche or jar-pegged. Nice. I feel that. I feel that kindled night. Yeah. Ironically, like all of the marketing mean girls would get together and have lunch at my team, and I was the oddball where I would go and I would sit with like the really nerdy game designers and always have lunch with them. And the main reason was just they actually talked about interesting, not superficial things, and I thought it was really like, I was like, oh, this is more of my people. We always joked, there's like, oh, I was the game designer that went down the wrong life path and ended up on the marketing team by mistake, but I blended in with them a lot more than I ever did with the marketers. All the marketing people in my company would always be like, what's the latest reality TV show, or what happened on The Bachelor, and all of that, and I just never felt like I fit into that kind of culture. I once fell asleep fishing on this game, and my wife tells me that I continued to catch fish while asleep. So I'm utilizing that in practice right now and reading chat instead of looking at the fish to see if I've still got that skill. Although I think the Spotify beats are kind of tricking my muscle memory and be like, oh, I gotta hit it. It's like a DDR game. I gotta hit it to the beat. Home Depot being family, yeah. There's very specific companies that can pull that off, and one, they can't be the size of Home Depot, and two, they need that culture ingrained from the top level down, and Home Depot's management does not embody that culture. Not in the slightest. Also, specific dog in me is like the greatest catchphrase of the week. Like I have a quote redeem on this channel, but I think I might need to get like a quote of the week redeem, because that's highlight worthy. Yeah, one thing, Death, to know, I'm thinking about moving the Friday streams a little bit later. The Monday and Tuesday streams I think have been working out great, but I just feel like people on Friday are either busy with deadlines, or they're not awake, or they're checked out of work, so that workday audience just isn't there. I think I might do more of like an evening Friday stream going forward for the randomizer. Just to mess it around, you know. I'm still new enough and scuffed enough. I can't get locked into anything just yet. Let's see, what else is going on in the world right now that's fun? One of our buddies over at the bottom tier Twitch channel, Solanius, aka Colton, he started up. He's just been going through some rough times lately, and He's kind of down for the next 4 days on some painkillers because he pulled his back out, and he decided to like make a good use of that time, and he started a new YouTube short channel where he's basically just like joy of gaming, or like things that bring joy to him from gaming that he just wants to call in. They're almost like short form, like vertical 40-second or less reviews of games that have like got him through tough times in his life that he talks about. And his editing work, he used to do video work for me back when I ran like a series of game journalist websites. So he's a pro at this. He knows what he's doing, and he's been putting out some really good stuff talking about like Final Fantasy Tactics and Unicorn Overlord and a couple other ones. So I dropped that in my Discord. Drop a link to it in a second, but definitely worth checking his stuff out. He's I think he's onto something. I think it's a really good idea. Canadian Thanksgiving? Oh, that's so... It is. Yeah, it is time for Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah, we need to start thinking about what to do for Thanksgiving out here. This Lottie market has opened up the possibilities. They just carry pretty much any like specialty cuisine you would find in Asia, and I'm not talking about like in Japan. I mean like Middle Eastern, Indian, South Asian, even they got a little Aussie section, but they really have a ton of pre-packed and meat options to expand cooking. So we might do something like fun and exciting for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe throw a curveball and do a Peking duck. We roasted up a duck for Thanksgiving a few years back, like in the heart of the COVID times when it was just me and my wife in lockdown, and man, that duck skin with a little bit of like, we put the bacon grease on it to cook in. Oh, it came together so well. That was just the crispiest, tastiest. Every bite of the duck was superb. Little bit of a downer that like it's a lot less meat than like a Thanksgiving turkey, but it was very much a quality over quantity type scenario. We're into the good bait now. I'm paying a little bit more attention. Actually, I might hold on to the good bait because I realized a mistake. It's big fish today, not buckets full of fish. So I think I'm gonna save the good bait for when we get buckets full of fish, so I can go bag like 20 goldfish and really bolster my economy. With that in mind, we need to do some recruiting, but let's make sure we're not overlapping with people. Look at all these supports we're sitting on. Okay, we got train Ionius, Dimitri, and Costas is our priority. And then Byleth and Anna too. Gee. Okay, so that's our 5. That's our 5 going in. Oh, who else? Acheron? Okay, Acheron's not my class yet though, so that's fine. We'll switch back into the game audio now that the fishing arc is over. Make sure my audio levels are all rebalanced again. Okay. You do salmon for Thanksgiving? Now you're speaking my language. My wife is not into salmon, but that's like, ever since I took a cruise to Alaska as a kid, that's been my go-to #1 thing. I love a good salmon. You know, cardboard box lids on the floor for Thanksgiving. That's all. Yeah. I would eat salmon off a cardboard box. That sounds like a good time in the making. Alright, how are we doing? Sothis Or Rhea, I mean. I kind of want to double down on Rhea. She's into cooking too. And this month is probably a defense month, I think. Yeah. We'll lean into the defense for this month. Immortality stew it is.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. Perhaps.
We got so lucky on this randomizer that like all the key students we want to recruit like cooking with me.
I see.
Okay, in terms of support, I don't think we need to do much. Like, there's a night mixer. Like, maybe we do something with Alois and someone who needs it. I think that's all, though. Are you kidding me? And Alois doesn't like the go-to. Of course he doesn't. Alright, we'll get something Alois is into. There we go. Alois and Mercedes. Perfect. I mean, it's really the school's fault. Who's gonna host a night mixer and make the item the thing that Alois hates? Like, you should ask Alois what to have for the night mixer. Okay, that gets that up. With the rest of my points, I feel like I should do just professor training. That'll actually help more with the recruiting than anything else. So let's look around. Let's go train with. Well, we're already pending a support with Alois, so I don't want to train with him. Let's go train with the professors that we just recruited, and then we can catch. We do some training with Shamir too, unless I just triggered her support. I did just trigger her support. Okay, we're gonna train with the two professors for today.
I thought if only.
Hey, we got 1 star. It's gonna happen. Before the game ends, we will get our budding talent on Thales.
I know you've met us, but
and there it is. We get the A on Faith.
I still have much to learn.
And we learned absolutely nothing for it. Love to see it. The joys of randomizers. Trying to think if there's anyone else that we even wanna. Maybe we just do. You know what? There's no optimal answer, so let's just throw. Let's just throw Costas in with our last point and see if he can win this tournament. Alright, Costas, it's your time to shine. Oh. Maybe, you know, maybe it's not Costas' time to shine. Yeah, Death, you are absolutely correct. They are like, what did you like, Costas? And he's like, well, you know, I might not turn up if you were to cook something that beats my palate. And they're like, what the heck does that? Let's just put on the turnips, and then he hates them. That was a brain twister, trying to come up with an Alois pun on the fly while streaming. I need to be careful. The mental gymnastics are gonna leave me with an injury.
Hey you, listen up.
got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
Hey, you. Want to help me out with my magical research? I just need to open you up and have a look inside. No? Well, would you lend me a few hairs at least?
Hey, have you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
But only bad people, right?
Actually.
What? Seriously?
That's the most Thales support ever.
Get your hands on something valuable that you can't get on the surface?
What is it?
Money first, friend. How much you got? Ah, no, let me stop you there. That won't be enough. Maybe next time.
Can I pay you in
See
fish?
you around.
I have many fish. Ooh, I need to finish feeding the cats. Wait, no, I already did finish feeding the cats. I got a magic or an arcane crystal.
Excuse me. Chatterbox, what's wrong with you? Go home.
I will.
Good. No offense, but you look awful. Get some rest, okay? Sleep is really important when you're feeling down.
Given their levels, I should probably take advantage while I'm here and get some Abyss Seals ready, because we have a lot of Tricksters coming down the pipeline. I don't know if 4 Abyss Seals is going to be enough. Offer Renown for items. Let's get like 5.
I can't shake the feeling that what went down in Remire Village is something other than a plague. I guess it's best not to go sticking our noses in it, lest they get cut off.
Can't just ignore what happened.
Don't go and make me worry about you, friend. You're looking paler than usual. Stop pushing yourself so hard.
I knew someone was going to call me pale eventually. Been fishing for that. Hates bugs.
Nah, that's not... Oh, you found it, huh?
Gwendel's trusty makeup brush.
Thanks.
Gotta make sure his eyebrows are looking sparkly purple every day. What else would you be into? A dapper handkerchief, maybe? Landscape painting? Never know with these Ashen Wolves. Tasty baked treat.
You really know what I like, don't you?
Woo! Feels good. I take it back. I know the Ashen Wolves like the back of my hand.
News of the affair at Remire Village has reached me. The situation seems rather dire. Any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with swift action.
I agree.
You share my views? That speaks well of you. You have more than a commoner's share of integrity. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to depart rather than idling the time away?
Alright, time to garbage dive. Armor Slayer. And a rusted bow. Could be something good. Actually, can I borrow their room? I can, perfect. I need to do this for the new characters. Oh, we can't change the professors. Okay, they'll just do. Wait a minute, Lambert, show me your animations again. Okay, he's got like the dainty female animations. That goes great with his little kilt. Love to see it. But Byleth, we should be able to find out Byleth's true form. It's Chibi Byleth! Yay! There we go. The red looks good on her though. We'll do that. Okay, and she was the only new recruit this month that I think actually we can put costumes on, right? Yeah, because she's kind of like the professors. Alright, we now have Chibi Byleth. Very exciting. She's gonna be a tiny little brawler.
Hey, winning the battle was great and all. The after party was a complete letdown. I guess, I get it. There were some younger students around and all that. But still, what a waste. We needed some fun juice, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it was still a fine time. Not mine.
Guess they're both happies. Okay, that's everything we need to do in the monastery. So I'm gonna look at the supports one more time. So I need to train Ionius, Dimitri, Costas, Byleth, and Anna. That's the priorities. Alright, get ready for the DJ Thales support montage hour. So as soon as that lecture is over, I think we're going to hit a support every day of this week. Okay, on the heavy armor side, we're still training Geralt. The other one, I think they're going to be our only heavy armor, honestly, so I think I'm just going to kind of fish for supports with him. He doesn't even have that many supports. Goals are all in a good spot. Hey, we have 6 teaching now. Okay, Ionius. Oh, Costas is going to get a freebie. Okay. Start with Ionius. We finally got his authority. I'm dying of curiosity to know what his budding talent is in faith, but it doesn't make sense to teach it to him, so I'm gonna refrain. We're gonna need to get his bow up all the way to A. A long road is ahead.
I appreciate your coaching. I am beginning to understand.
Dimitri we need to teach because he's gonna get a free refill, and his sword is badly lacking.
It is a long road to mastery. It is a long road.
Throw a little bit of faith in because we want to make sure he's still going to be able to get priest at level 20 or bishop. And then our new member Byleth, we got to get her started on her faith and her fist, which is the hardest 2 things to raise. That is what it needs, right? Just double check that. Nothing to change to. Oh, I can't see it on here. Okay. I hate it because, okay, they show an axe in the pixel art, but I swear to you, it's fist and faith. The axe is just a fake out. They probably changed last minute and decided to go brawling with it.
Yes, that's it. I'll get the next one too.
She's so small.
I learned a lot.
She's gonna fit right in with Dimitri and Annette.
Am I making progress? Thanks for your time.
Yes, that's it.
Huge. I'm actually gonna let's change her study goal to Faith just for this week, so that we can get her up to D. Hopefully learn heal, and then we can just make her a heal bot for the short term. At least until she gets that underhand, and then we'll switch her over to strength, because she has really good magic. I don't want to just take away her ability to use it while she's still at E rank in fists. Okay, who else? Who else? Petra's gonna get a free refill. I think Mercedes was, yeah, Mercedes is one of the ones that's going to get free refill. We're working on Authority and Horse for her to get her onto Bow Knight eventually.
You're a good professor. I'm getting it. You're a good professor. Let's do this again.
Okay, we got 2 more. Let's train the new professor we got. Yeah, we're going towards the writing on him.
I believe your coaching is better than mine.
Oh, there goes my father-in-law. He's Stardew Valleying it up outside and triggering the dogs with his chainsaw. I don't want to go out there with him again. I'm gonna get my arms turned into leather from all the pointy trees and birch leaves. Last week was not fun.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
Okay, that's all of our teaching for the week. And now the supports. I want to blast through battle, says Costas, cutting my enemies down left and right, and the best way to do that is with an axe. It's certainly not with your training gauntlets. Let me train my axe skill. Focus on axe. Yes. Yes, please do. We've given up on your brawling. That was a pitiful showing, but you know what? You know what? The guy that Costas was doing 0 damage to, that's the bandits that want to soft lock our game. We can't let them win. Alright, Thales and Mercedes. See support.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
Seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I'm still not sure.
Regardless, seems like it turned out fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles. You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner. I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Still giving that big sister vibe, even as Shamir. Alright, day 2 of Thales Support Week. Acheron.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby?
Oh, here we
Never.
go.
Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought!
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe
You know when you cringe so hard that it goes full circle and it makes you smile? That's
So,
what
Professor,
Sylvain
do
Acheron
you
does
enjoy
to me
spying on
every
people?
time he appears.
You look like you've got something to say. So say it.
You're a jerk.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway,
Most of
I don't
his
know why
do.
she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Is that a fact?
Believe whatever you want, but I'm honestly not sure if I can ever love again. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Dang, I didn't ask for mission assistance. Slipped my mind. Oh well. We're probably going back to explore
Professor,
before the
do
end
you
of the
have a
month.
moment?
Alright, Thales and Byleth. Unite at last.
Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
I'm not sure I can.
Oh, well, maybe we can figure it out together. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay! I finally get it! You really are a great teacher.
You're the one who did the work. I can't even read your
No way.
language.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Look at blushing Byleth. Whoa, that's
I just
wild.
love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life.
That's not saying a lot.
Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I steal everyone's lost items too. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh wait, oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today! Oh, I completely forgot! Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help!
Well, come on in, Comfort Eagle.
Put this stupid barrel here!
How's your day going? We just grabbed a bunch of new recruits on the randomizer, including, as you can see, female Byleth, who is a little blushing hobbit Byleth. Adorable. Oh, you gotta start an assignment? That's the perfect time to be on Twitch. And now we got Alois, who we got to see rank.
Hello,
the real
Professor.
Alois.
You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Appreciate the offer, Alois.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all.
Practically siblings. Talus and Alois, Alois and Talus.
Magical, just as you were. So we should have no trouble
Both
getting
Pilardo fans. You were raised like siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence, but sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Geralt, and the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
It's crazy.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
30 years?
That's right.
How old is Bilardo?
I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not. No one can rock a bowl cut like Bilardo.
Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Very cool.
A vision of nobles picking weeds alongside the commoners. Pretty damn amusing, isn't it?
Sure, but all I can think about is how ripped my abs are gonna be tomorrow. This is good training for heavy armor as well.
Right. I'm sure it's great for that.
Not bad, Yuri. Not bad at all.
Couldn't agree more. We complement one another nicely. Here's hoping we're paired together again.
Make sure we get that D rank faith on Byleth. Ooh, just barely. And B+ swords on Petra. B flying on Monica.
I'm starting to get it.
She's not a healer. She's just all offensive.
I'm getting better at this. It is still far from enough.
Okay, Monica got crit +20 as well. It's spreading. That's gonna be terrifying on Monica. And Anna would like to speak.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me.
She's the one I've got to
yourself,
train.
that is. You see, I happen to be quite
Maybe.
curious about you.
Oh, why is that?
Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery.
Thales, mysterious,
I could not help but
no.
notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it
It's a
rather
regular old
difficult to
grandpa.
put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
A few times.
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that
Strangely
life.
describes
You cannot
Thales
see
kind
it
of
at a
well.
glance, but it is there all the same.
What are you talking about?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious
Kill
origin.
him. Where's Cyril?
Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little.
How dare he doubt Thales?
Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
Aha! I suspect that if you choose not to say, you must be quite young. Looking at you,
aiming in the wrong direction there, Anna.
I wonder, could you be younger than your own students?
How old are you, Anna? The real question.
Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here.
You look younger than the others.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Got so many supports in queue, I couldn't even get through all of them before the week was over. Who's left? Oh, we actually did get through all of them before the week was over, okay. For some reason I felt like there was more than that. Alright, we got a couple more kicked off. We got Gwendol and Gerald B support.
Oh, this is pointless! My head's about to split in two!
Wow, Alphys, what's with you, friend? Never seen you so deep in thought. Next thing I know, snow will be dumping out of the sky here in Abyss.
Shut your trap! I'm driving myself crazy over here. Got a lot on my mind, okay?
Like?
Ah, fine. You know how I never got any stories out of you the other day?
How could I forget? I won every last round. It was clear that both Lady Luck and the goddess herself had given up on you. Your powers of deliberation weren't any help either.
You caught me off my stride, got it? But it was clear I'd never win a story from you, so I went digging.
Uh-huh.
I was especially curious about that crest of yours, so I went rifling around for a lead. And got to thinking.
You must have time on your hands if you're spending it thinking. Well, let's hear it.
There's a story they tell where my mom grew up. Long ago, the village got in a squabble with some folks looking to conquer the place. A village elder gave some holy red stuff to their wounded soldiers. Some kind of liquid, who knows? After she did that, some of them made a complete recovery, against all odds. The rest of them were changed, but not for the better. They up and vanished before long.
And then?
Crests suddenly manifested for the ones who survived.
Crazy.
They weren't inherited or gifted
Crazy
by the
lore.
goddess. It's a real thinker, yeah? A real thinker.
Near death but survived, despite all odds. Wait, the elder whom my mom saved. Could he have used something similar? No, it can't be. Yet, something here is unsettling in its familiarity.
One of the most important supports in the game.
I don't know whether you hit the mark or missed it entirely, but your story was a cute one, regardless. The truth is, I've been trying to sort out who I am, and, well, I haven't been successful in it. I don't even know whether my mother is truly my birth mother, or why it is I have this quest. At this point, I have nothing but speculations. Maybe I'll sink into my grave without ever knowing the truth.
Lots of things in life don't have an answer. Just pick the story you like best and run with it. That's better than finding out a truth you can't live with. You can really mess your head up like that.
Good old Geralt advice.
Damn it, you're
Pick
right.
the story you like best and run with
Think
it.
that something so trivial could bother someone like me.
Look who's a quick learner. Thinking too much will sap your energy, pal. I avoid it whenever possible. In fact, it's been ages since I last thought so deeply. My head is really hurting now. But if that old legend is true, What was that holy red stuff? What happened to the vanished soldiers? Once I start thinking about all that, I keep going round and round in my head. And then it's dawn.
Classic Three Houses lore.
And then it's dawn again. And
Happens to the best of us.
Hey!
It's very relatable.
let me at him! Not a fight then. That's what I get for overusing the old noggin.
You damn fool.
Amazing. Even in this timeline, Geralt got mysterious blood that gave him a crest. Ooh, we got Mercedes and Aloisi support unlocked already. Let's check this out.
Mission accomplished. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Yes. Let's.
What's wrong? You don't seem like your usual self.
Oh, I'm still the same old Alois. Come on, let's head back before nightfall.
Don't try to hide it. You're making it obvious.
Shamir, can I ask you a stupid question?
That depends on how stupid it is.
You're a skilled sniper. You've completed countless missions. And in the process, you've taken countless lives.
Correct. And your point?
After a mission, do you ever think about the people you killed?
Never.
I see. Well, I guess that's the best way, huh? There's no point dwelling on it.
After all the lives you've taken, why worry about it now?
I've got everything packed up. I'm going to head back now. You should head home as well, before it gets too dark.
What a tiresome man.
Even Mercedes doesn't have the patience for Alois. Okay, I just had a thought. Byleth is fresh. Byleth is very off the beaten path for where we want to take her. Byleth has anti-magic, so she can be on the front lines. Byleth has 15 charm. Is this our dancer? Do we actually make Byleth the dancer on this run? I think we do. I think I'm going to change the build order, and we're going to have Byleth learn swords. And we're going to go down the dancing path, so that way she can actually practice her magic and her sword skills at the same time. She doesn't need Armor Slayer, she's actually a pretty accomplished mage. We'll give her... let's give her an iron sword, and we'll throw it in the blacksmith here. Upgrade to something better. Why can't I do that? Oh, I can't. Oh, because she's new to it, so she won't be able to use it. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think Byleth is going to be our dancer. That'll be a lot better. A lot more accomplishable. Cool. That'll be fun. Alright, we're coming to about the time of the end of the stream, but it would be rude of me to not do one battle. So I think I'm going to do one battle, and then I'll probably hop over to Moki's stream if she's coming in today in a little bit. So looks like we've got a quest battle, something to prove, House for Aldarius. That'll be a nice warm-up, quick fight to get through just to test out our new students. Oh, actually, do I need to recertify any of the new ones for their build path? Byleth, she's a mage. That's fine, we can keep her mage. Manuela... We're gonna go Falcon Knight on her. But it's fine to keep her on mage right now. And then... Lambert... Yeah, they're actually good with their classes. Okay, let's do a little warm-up. Try the new students against House Fraldarius. 1, 2, 3. Got 6 paralogs waiting. And it is the 11th month. They're starting to stack. Starting to stack. I think we're going to be doing a lot of battling in December. Okay, what nasty Kingdom Fraldarius. They're the Charons? Okay. They're not bad. They're pretty low defense. I think we'll cut through them even with our newbies pretty easily. Alright, Byleth, you're in. Oh, I did remember. Ray is here. Nice. I totally thought I forgot to do that. Awesome. Good to have her here. I'll only bring her out if I'm actually bringing Thales. But I actually think I will be bringing Thales on this fight. Lambert, do you need any different gear for your path? You're really just bows. No, that's all you need. Cool, you're good to go. We will add Thales so we can get the support with him and Rhea. And then we'll just throw our level 17s in that need combat XP. Pretty much any order is going to be fine for this fight. And then the remainders that need it are Annette. Gonna pair Annette up with... I think Annette and Flame Emperor is a good combo. Oh, nope, she's a flyer. Annette and Hubert's a good combo, but I don't think he's in this fight either. Dimitri on the field? Nope. Costas is on the field. Are any of her friends on the field? I think it might just have to be Ionius. Alright, Ionius and Annette, you're gonna be best friends. Monica needs some help. Is there anyone on the field Monica can go with? Oh, Monica and Rhea. Perfect. Alright. Monica's working on her dark magic to get that up, so let's go ahead and give her Thoron. Oh, let's give her Luna. Annette. Yeah, let's keep using her Levin sword, especially if we can do it for free. Otherwise, do a quick check on everyone's weapons. I want to break that Levin sword. We can repair it, so I want to get max use out of it. I think against these guys, that's enough. More than enough. Let's check on Rhea to see if anything noticeable has changed about her. Not really. Just the fact she's got Physic and Ward now. She's such a good healer to have. Okay. Get our tanks up and ready. You're actually pretty tanky. Thales is actually falling off on tanky, other than, you know, his 32 charm. You would be tanky for up against mages. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's beat up some Fraldarius soldiers. What you got? What you got? Not afraid of you guys.
What's the plan?
Probably can't even hurt me. Yeah, now that he's got Edelgard's battalion with him, he's going to be untouchable.
As you wish.
Just have you go around spamming ward on people for support. Oh wow, Catherine's big. She's built like Manuela. Her secret battle form.
I'll crush them all.
You're going after him. That's fine, actually. Get you up into the woods, prepare for next turn. Stride, that's what I thought. You can rally.
Apologies.
Stay focused.
You're the Battleground Cafe. Oh, you're Battleground Cafe. You can do that. So weird seeing him. This feels like a Gundam the way he like blasts out magic from his heavy armor. Yeah, I think these new recruits are going to do pretty well. Oh man, Geralt is just untouchable now. Ooh-wee. Jeez, 47 health on these soldiers. The random NPCs are just getting so damn strong. Yeah, you're still too powerful to do anything. Just sit back and leave it to us. Gonna set up some kills for our lobies. Maybe not. They're all too strong. You can rescue. I'll leave you on standby in case that comes up. Keep her out in those woods so that they can't really counterattack her. Trying to get the XP fed into Byleth and then the new teachers, but mainly Byleth.
As expected.
It's cool. She's still got the black color theme, even on her battle clothes. Can you probably can hit but not kill. Yeah. That reminds me, I think Fletch picked up that crit plus 20 I need to add on her. It's gonna be a game changer. Have Geralt keep beating him up since they can't hurt him back. His double shield. Let's see, how's it? Oh, they're gonna be fine. Got the blast. Always fun to mess with the far off magic casters of silence. Hey Kudo, welcome on in. We're trying out some new units.
Fighting is what I do.
Yeah, some of the emotes are already working. I was surprised how quick they got approved. Most of them I don't think are yet, though. How's your day going? What are you up to on this Monday? Yeah, if we get crit plus 20 on someone that throws meteors out, oh, it's gonna be a whole new world. These Ashen Wolves are nasty. No one can hurt Geralt. Not even magic can phase him. His heavy armor keeps getting better.
I finally get it.
And he weakens their strength whenever they attack him. What a monster. Love to see it. So we're focusing on her magic, but I forgot it's actually her physical attack that's really scary. Hold on, assemble, that's the one that moves people, I think. Bot tile back one space. I don't really want to pull them into the bush. Do it to them.
Let me.
Whatever it takes.
Pulling back, we'll get Byleth a safe kill. Ooh, that's pretty good. She's fast too.
Should I have held back?
Should be Byleth's superiority. Let's go ahead and set these guys up.
This one's a favorite. I'm hardly trying.
He really is hardly trying.
Wait for my next brawl.
There we go. Now we've got some easy kills set up. Let's get Lambert over here to take one. Might have to go harder than that. Might have to go harder than that. All in. Very good hit. Honestly, kind of just want to sit here and keep feeding the XP to our newbies. Hide behind the wall of fire and hit him again next turn. after you. That's fine. Let him try. Run through the fire and fight Gwendol, see if he cares. Yeah, Lambert's light on his feet too. Not only does he have good spell list, he's agile. Okay. Let's have Byleth come up here. See how she does against an archer hit.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
We can have Catherine probably can take out a heavy armor pretty easily. Guess not. It's actually not her forte because her magic's so low. Can still give him a pretty hard hit though, Seraphim. A very hard hit.
I won't hold back.
But this
Truly impressive.
giant Viking woman throws these little tiny orbs of light that just explode people. Okay, we gotta get a kill for you now. You can probably just keep getting easy kills. As long as you got Dark Spike charges. Oh yeah, these new guys are gonna fit right in.
I could go another few rounds.
Who are you going after? Her? I'm actually okay with that. Sure, you can bring the boss over. Let's get that started. Flame Emperor's HP pool is coming online. Good try. Alright, Byleth can take it. She doesn't have a lot of HP, so she can't take too many in succession, but she can take one or two. I don't think she'll get one shot out of the blue. Clean this guy up while we're at it.
As expected.
Good level too. Ooh, no wonder she has such good stats if her growths look like that. Make sure Rhea takes care of Byleth.
Thank you.
And they have a support together. That's gonna be so funny. Alright, you need to start beating these guys up with your lance.
Stay down. Can't hold me back. Lovely.
Lovely. I didn't know Rhea has compliment lines. That's cool.
Well timed.
Thales has your back, Rhea. Time to join up with the squad. Alright, let's get him. Oh, he's too far away. Okay. We can make this happen. Here comes Ultimate Tactics combo. Go! Ooh, you're still pretty nasty. I think we got this though. No? You can't even double him? How about with your bow? No, your bow is very weak. Okay, we don't got him. We're gonna have to give him one more hit, it looks like. And you will kill him. Oh, you won't actually. Okay. Man, magic sword on a Pegasus rider is brutal. Yeah, we could just hit him with the gambit, that makes sense. He missed. I used 3 units to set him up into position so he would miss. Oh, well. It is what it is. Can you smite him up here? What I say, Gwendol? They want to give you XP.
I'll never be satisfied.
Ineffective. No one can break through the chair. It's made of mahogany. How do we do this? I want to... get the final heal off of Rhea for the support. Ooh, almost got level 2. Let's send Byleth flying. And then tiny Byleth. Oh, she can do the gambit.
Now's our chance.
This is the Byleth raised by Rhea with all the butlers and maids. Alright. Byleth was MVP. Oh, it's been fun. We're coming down to the end of the stream. Let me take a quick look at the stream manager and see who I've got on friends to raid over to. But thanks again for coming out. Like I said, keep an eye out for my schedule. I'll likely be shifting our Friday streams around just to mess around with it. But we'll be back around the same time tomorrow for some awesome Stardew Valley time. So come check that out. Let's see, I do not see... Double check real quick. Yeah, I do not see Moki on yet, so I'm gonna send you guys over to my buddy Fried Jammin. He runs the strategy community I'm in, and he's currently playing Tales of Vesperia, which has been a very interesting story so far. I've never played it, but it's a good time. So thanks again for coming out. We had some good chats today. Thanks for keeping me company while I went through my endless fishing time period. We got through it. We got through about 100 bait on this stream, so that's a very, very good progress to get through. But enjoy the new founder emotes we got out. Hopefully there'll be more by the time we get to stream on Friday, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Dizzy Kit signing out.